Hi, today is Wednesday, May 24th, 2017, and this is a Swede Speaks. And we have to talk about Manchester, about the terror that went on there last night. And what happened in Manchester was this. Salman Abedi, 22 years old, went to the Ariana Grande concert to blow himself up, which he did, and with him he brought 22 dead people and 119 injured. Ariana Grande is a young American pop star or some kind of music artist. I don't think she's my kind of music, but that doesn't matter right now. She attracts mostly a crowd of young girls, I think 8 to 16 years or something like that, or maybe younger, maybe 7 to 6, I don't know. But the point here is, she attracts children to her concert. Most of the people listening to her are children. And this guy goes to a concert to kill children. Children. He went there to kill children. And he did. So, I mean, a lot of the media don't want to say much about his background. We can look at the name, and Salman Abedi sure doesn't look like your average Christian or culturally Christian British guy, does it? However, I did find some news in the big Danish newspaper, Jyllands-Posten. They actually are good at foreign material, where they state that he was a quiet guy who went to the local mosque. And so, as it almost always is, this is Islam. And when you say radical Islam, fine, let's say this is radical Islam, which is now killing children at a concert. But it wasn't radical Christians, it wasn't radical Buddhists, it wasn't radical Hindus, it was not radical Jews, it was not radical Sikhs, it was not radical atheists. It's Islam. Again. So, I mean, what are we going to do? We know what people are going to say in the media, the politicians, the mainstream media, and what they are saying already. Some say, we have to get used to this. No, we don't. Some others say, don't let this change our lifestyles. Right. But how can we not change our lifestyles if this question isn't addressed? Because that's what needs to be done. The issue must be addressed. And do you want my opinion? I guess you do, since you're watching this, so I'll give you a few opinions. And I've been saying this before, and I'm going to say it again. I'm afraid I will have to say it a lot in the close future. Stop Islamic immigration. Period. To the West. I'm not just talking about stopping it to the UK. Stop it to France. Stop it to Canada. Stop it to the United States. Stop it to Sweden. And actually, not only in the West, any sane country should stop Islamic immigration. This doesn't just go for Western countries. I think China should do the same. I think India should do the same. I think Kenya should do the same. I think every country that wants to survive should stop Islamic immigration, because this is poison. Seriously. Getting Islam in your country is getting in a very dangerous and toxic poison into your country, and this has to be stopped. And I mean, Britain is really a sad example here, because they have allowed Islam a lot of influence. I mean, you even have the Sharia courts in Britain. So, stop, remove all the special rights for British Muslims. If you're going to live in Britain, you're going to live by British laws, the same as for any other British citizen. No Sharia courts. And anyone who tries to enforce a no-go zone, anyone setting up signs that dogs are not allowed in this area because it's a Muslim area, throw them in jail. If they're not citizens, deport them. If they have dual citizenships, remove the British citizenship and deport them. Get rid of as much of Islam as possible. I know a lot of people are going to think I'm a racist now. I'm not. Because this has nothing to do with the color of your skin. This has nothing to do with ethnicity. It's not about that. It's about the toxic ideology. And it doesn't matter. I mean, there is radicalization going on in Bosnia now. Bosnians are as white as me. It's got nothing to do with the concept of race. So please try to understand this. And by the way, I wish I didn't have to mention this, but in a few days, Ramadan will begin. If I understand correctly, it begins in 3 days from now, on May 27. And I'm afraid I'm going to have to make a lot of videos during Ramadan. So I am kind of bracing myself and preparing myself mentally because it's not going to be nice. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. And I'm afraid, I'm pretty certain I will be right. I'm afraid so. So actually, I kind of wish that there wouldn't be a need for this channel. But there seems to be a need. And as long as there is a need, I will keep on doing what I'm doing right now. And, by the way, I feel really sorry for the victims. For those who died. I say it again, children. How can you... I mean, I can understand if you think you're in a war. I can understand the mentality if you go and attack adults, especially if they are representatives of society. I can understand the mentality behind that. But children, killing children, just for being at a concert. Because of what? Because listening to music is haram? I mean, that's really sickening, and I'm so sorry about this. I mean, I'm really sorry about that. It's just terrible. And I hope that everyone who's injured, I hope that they get well soon. And I hope that those sane Muslims out there that are there, I hope that the cognitive dissonance within you, I know you got it, I know you're struggling with this, I hope that the cognitive dissonance will be big enough for you to realize that you have to leave Islam. You can be a good person, you can even be a good person as a Muslim, but it's difficult because you are following a toxic ideology. And I just hope and pray that you are going to leave it. And that's really all I have to say about this right now. I would like to thank the people who are supporting this channel through prayers, through Patreon, through PayPal. I very much appreciate this. I'm greatly grateful for that. And if you like this channel, please subscribe so you don't miss anything. Please comment if you have something to say. Please like this video if you like it. Please share this video on social media, on Facebook and Twitter and whatever kind of social media that allows you to share it. And I would also like to encourage you to support this channel. And I will include all the necessary information in the information box below. This is A Swede Speaks. Have a nice day.